I just wrote this a couple of days ago just to sort of prepare for this lecture. So, as I've just said, the creation of life and of the living is and must be the fundamental criterion for our activities when we build the environment, whether they be freeway building, housing projects, tracts, etc., etc. So anyway, what I wrote here is the following. Now, can we truthfully say that the Asian campus is a living structure? And is it true to say that the structure which is living, like that any structure which is living, like the Asian campus, is a very rare event, difficult to achieve in practice, a kind of structure not easy to replicate? The theory of replicating this structure, an achievable structure, can be made actual, practicable, and workable. We must make this available in our present-day society. Even though it is hard, it is useless for us to see it only as a target, not realizable in practice. The non-living structures which have surrounded us on Earth for about 100 years have undermined human society at gigantic cost to us, our fellow beings. The paradigm of the robot or simulation of living structure do not have the attributes of living structure and are not and cannot be living environments. This must be achieved now. Social disorder, mental illness, failure to keep pace with spiritual understanding, children, animals, plants, form a rich fabric. But this rich fabric does not yet have its own Bill of Rights. Although artificial, complex layered structure of our environment are forms of life, and useful semi-living machines are helpful in medicine. But we are not yet living as living, soulful creatures, and will not be until the necessary structures of living society and living environments are fully present. This is not only a criticism of the physical structure of buildings and towns. We have the information that is needed to reach this state. Many books written in the last 100 years have by now spelled out detailed information about living structure, how the structure must be supported, cared for, regulated, how the structure can be maintained in vibrant and living state of health. We have no excuse for neglecting our knowledge. We must act on what we know, and we must make use of the rich field of architecture with the information that is now available. I'm sorry I've tired myself out. I'm enjoying this very, very much, and I wish I could go on a bit longer, but I can't. So please forgive me.